lines, and we're starting in 3, 2, 1, go!
Qualification match number 20 is officially underway with 3 pieces of coral being scored for the Red Alliance. 2 Red Alliance robots retrieve back to the human feed station to try to go again. The Wyndham windup machine in 1261 racing back and over to make that 2, 4, 6 pieces of coral for the Red Alliance to give them the early advantage of the score of 54-37. Blue Alliance managed to score 3 on level 4 during that autonomous period. Robots were controlled all by themselves, but now it's the students' turn to take control. We'll see all their driving skills for their driver's ed test right here on the Curie Division field. 1261. Robo Alliance racing themselves on up to drop off a piece of coral onto level 3, while their partners in waiting maneuver their way around some heavy defense being played by the rookies Aluminum Falcons on this Red Alliance. They're going to try to give the Blue Alliance a fighting chance to catch up as Red Alliance maintain that early lead of about 20 points with a little over a minute and a half left to go. On the Blue Alliance side of the field, Husky Robotics descoring some algae to make their free throw attempt up into the Blue Alliance barge. They'll sink that for 4 points. The Red Alliance human player gets a piece of algae scored up and out, sadly after it was entered into the Blue Alliance processor. 1466, Web Robotics with their robot Toothless soaring up like a dragon to drop off a piece of algae into the Red Alliance barge, giving them the lead of 125-92 with a little over a minute left to go. The Wyndham windup machine of 3467 sinking another piece of coral onto level 3. They're going to try to get for that coral ranking point that involves 7 pieces of coral, recently updated to include 7 pieces of coral on each level for the ranking point threshold. 3061 cycling back and forth between their feed station and the reef, scoring on level 3, going back to their feed station, scoring on level 2, going back to their feed station, and rounding out by scoring it on level 4 for 5 points. Red Alliance still leading and making short work on their coral. Looks like both of these teams have earned the cooperation bonus, reducing that ranking point threshold from all 4 levels to now only 3 levels full of coral. 1261, the Robo Lions maneuvering around the reef and going to line up to sink one up and over. Looks like the human player on the Red Alliance side, Blue Alliance side of the field is going to drop up a couple pieces of algae right into the barge at the last minute. The Red Alliance robots are going to start lining themselves up. 3467 got their claws engaged. 1261 is going to try to join them as we wind down here in this match and time expires. Looks like we've got 1 robot up on either side of the field, and we the Red Alliance. They're going to walk home with the win with a score of 193-169. The Red Alliance is going to take home 6 ranking points. 3 for the win, 1 for the barge, 1 for the coral, and 1 for the autonomous period. Blue Alliance not walking home